It's time for the Power Hour.
Wait, are we live?
Yeah.
I'm just looking at my Superman comic books. Just saying.
Are you doing in the intro, really? Wow, only the king of nerds is going to find a way to show recent pickups in the intro. Really? Okay, it's worth it. That's
okay. What's going on, Max? What's going on, chat? What's going on? Donovan Martin, Max is what is this, Max? Mama Bear. Hello. We got Brian LCS. Hey, Brian. We got Necron, JSS Brooklyn, Daniel, and blah blah blah, and Nerd Cosa Nostra, Samir.
Bait thumb. Yes, and you know what? The bait thumbnail was my idea. No, it was Bruce's idea.
I do better thumbnails.
He does do better thumbnails.
I do.
So everyone's already thinking. They know. Actually, I just uploaded my trailer reaction. It was a blind reaction with a special guest. You'll have to find out who. I'm not going to tell you here. But what I want to hear your, because I didn't watch your trailer reaction either because I wanted to be blind. I'll have to go watch Bruce's trailer reaction later. Can you tell me
a trailer reaction with Dom Tober?
Oh, Dom Tober.
I got him out of bed to go do a trailer reaction this morning.
Yeah. I am not a baiter. That's Bruce. He's a master bait. He's a good baiter. Oh.
I'm pretty good with baiting people with thumbnails.
Yeah. Yes. So what did you okay, I'm gonna guess what I think you thought of the trailer out of 10. Did you give it a rating too?
Yes. Dom made me do a 5 scale.
I'm gonna think you loved it. I'm gonna think you did at least an 8 out of 10, probably 9 out of 10.
I gave it a 4
out of 10.
4 or 5 out of 10.
No, you're not
5
really.
out of 5.
You're not serious.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
4 or 5 or 4 or 4 or 5.
Yeah. All right. Now ask me now, Bruce. Ask me and remember, get the thumbs up. Let's make our thing.
Since I'm not gonna watch your reaction video.
You're not gonna watch my video?
You didn't watch mine.
I will later.
So what was your score?
What do you think? What do you think I liked and what I disliked or any concerns?
7-0 because there was too much crypto in the trailer. And you hated Guy Gardner's hair. You hated how CW it looked when he got to the Daily Planet. Let me see. What else? This could have been done by Snyder. James Gunn stole a lot of cinematography from Snyder. Stuff like that.
I will tell you now.
Go ahead. Go for it.
My actual score was 11 out of 10.
Really?
I had really concerns if people watched my 30-second trailer
that's questionable.
30-second trailer reaction yesterday. They didn't show any of those extras that were bad actors in the big trailer.
You said bad actors?
Yes.
Why I gave it
honest 11 what because they look like community theater bad actors. Listen,
oh my God. You know, you're the second person that said they look like they could have been on the CW.
No, the act, it wasn't James Gunn's. I mean, he's directing them, but they're like, oh my God, look up in the air. And I just triggered my AI. Okay, so my biggest L that I accepted in the video, what do you think it was? I was like, oh, I'm actually liking this.
You like crypto?
I liked crypto. And I really didn't. I'm on the record.
On crypto
I did not want to see crypto. But when I saw the context of the scene, a man and his dog, a boy and his dog, I'm like, oh my God, James Gunn, you bastard. I said, you did it. You make me like crypto. I never liked crypto, even when he was in Titans. I'm like, okay, it's all right. You know, and I do like that they made him a little different.
How did you give this trailer a higher score than than I, who is a DC fanboy through and through.
Because I'm like that. I'm nuanced. I'm 100%. You know, I love this trailer. I also remember the concerns I had with the score. I said didn't have any personality. That was complete. It was like an 80s rock cover band did the score with the.
That was actually James. That was actually James Gunn and his brother doing the riffs.
No, it wasn't.
You might as well be.
No,
but I was like, everything.
I was like, damn, this is Rockstar. And then I love that they just went right into the action. Like I was reading stuff last night when I was doing a collab with RJ, real quick 20-minute video, and we went over and he's like, oh, he's getting right into the action this time, and you have Superman bloody and like trying to make it to the Fortress of Solitude, and then Crypto goes and helps him.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of comments today about how weak Superman looks and having his dog save him.
No, that humanizes, it humanizes Clark. He is an alien. It makes you feel like he is one of us, even though he's from another planet. And that's how it should be, And the relationship with him, Pa Kent, we haven't seen Ma Kent much, I think, unless I missed her. The Pa Kent scene was really touching.
Are we going to have another heart attack?
It's almost bound to happen. And then Ma Kent, we didn't see her. Lois was great. There was only a quick scene. My one concerns about it was Guy Gardner looked all right. Mr. Terrific looked right.
Hot girl to say about his bowl.
That's how the character looks though. Like,
wait, you want comic book accurate looking characters?
I never really liked Guy Gardner to begin with, but if you're gonna make Guy Gardner, sorry, Joe.
Guy Gardner's a douchebag.
Sorry, Joe. Crazy Joe's concession stand. I apologize. I know you like Guy Gardner. He's not my favorite character. Maybe this iteration because I like Nathan Fillion. Hawk Girl looked cooler than I thought she would. Seeing the behind the scenes in action with the flying through the air. The only other thing that I was like concerns is like this giant monster that just looks like a generic monster in every movie. I'm like, what is this? Where's this from? I'm like, okay, I don't get it, but whatever. Other than that, looks great. Lex looked great.
I was in my chat earlier, in one of my chats after I did the reaction video with Dom, and someone brought up Josh International Comics that this isn't just inspired by Snyder. This is exactly what a Snyder trailer will look like. From the angles, the slow motion, the lens flare was all Zack Snyder. That they might as well have just let Zack Snyder do this movie. Do you agree with that or disagree?
No. There's definitely parts of Zack Snyder in there, like the flight stuff, the Superman stuff when he's flying and battling and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that Zack would have done Crypto. I think that's like a quirky type thing that James Gunn would do. I don't know if he would have done Guy Gardner either, if he's bringing in Justice League characters. That's a little bit more quirky. And I don't honestly, that kind of humor and quirkiness doesn't really work in Zack Snyder's movies. No,
stuff, Snyder.
Now people that are saying, oh, this is a completely different direction and dog on Zack Snyder every day, 100% too. Those Gunn fans, I'm like, well, there is Snyder in there. There's the blueprint in here for sure, but it's different. Like, and I liked Amy Adams as Lois, and that's part of the weakness of Zack Snyder's part, though, that Lois didn't really get a time to shine. And it's part of the timeline that Warner Brothers wanted to is to expedite him going into Batman v Superman, where we didn't get a lot of Clark stuff or Lois stuff. We just got the death of Superman, which was a lot of people's problems with as they just went through that stuff. Now we're kind of taking it back. You're going to get those character moments. We didn't see Perry White, I don't think.
They released a picture of Perry White today on X. Let me see if I can find it.
But I'm cautiously optimistic about Crypto now, but the scenes I saw melted my heart as a dog and a pet owner. I'm like, God damn it. And that Crypto's never done that to me in the animated comics. Wherever I've seen Crypto before, I'm like, okay. I don't hate Crypto. I'm just like, whatever.
You hate dogs.
No, I love dogs. I got my dog. But
I will say this, for all you Dragon Ball Z fans, the very beginning shot where he crashes down and laying in the crater, that is straight out of Dragon Ball with Yamcha. If you guys remember that.
But there was a lot of stuff happening in the trailer too, which that was my least favorite Superman movie. Superman Returns. There's just not a lot of stuff happening. It just takes too long, too much of an homage, not enough of its own identity. And Brandon Routh was great, but it just there's a lot going on here. I still have some slight concerns with the extra characters, but the Superman characters spot on, and the big creature. Lex is definitely in it. I don't know what else is going on. Maybe Brainiac. I don't know. Do you have any other clues what's happening from this trailer? Is it Brainiac or what's going on?
I'm thinking it's some extra dimensional threat, whether it be Brainiac, it could be magic based like Cersei. I really did enjoy that scene. It did give more context to the original Superman trailer where he's sitting there. He's actually saying goodbye to Lois. That was my feeling towards it. And that really gave him a human element to the Superman character, because if he's saying goodbye to Lois and one last time, this has to be a big threat. There has to be stakes. There has to be something that's driving him to not just rush out and deal with that light in the sky. That's my opinion on it.
I love other versions of Superman, but I think the strengths of this one, just for I could see, are the Clark angle. The family angle is going to be a lot more fleshed out. I liked Kevin Costner as his Pa Kent. I liked Diane Lane as Ma Kent. And I liked what's her name as Lois, but it wasn't the strength of the movie. No. The strength of Snyder was Superman, but not the Clark, right?
Yes, I believe Snyder's Superman focused way more on Superman, and not his secret identity of Clark, or is Clark.
And
Superman.
Part of that was because of the story, what the story wanted, But that is part that we didn't get to. Now, Cavill, I think, had it in him to do more with Clark, but it's hard to scale back once you go big. That's the thing. Once they went, and I love BVS, and I love the Snyder Cut, but once you go big, it's hard to scale back, and they're like, oh, let's do a Clark story now. You mean he just died, came back, and now he's going to go up against, this creature. I'm like, that was the
What do you think about the kaiju?
I don't know about that. It looks slightly above generic. I don't like these bland looking kaiju. If you're going to do some kaiju, have them look really interesting and cool. I mean, he's breathing fire, but I don't know what this is from. Does Lex do this? Does this metamorpho, or I don't know, that brings up I don't know where this creature comes from. Why it's there.
Well, I think if you read, what is it? Final Frontier? What, Final Frontier? Or there's an island. I've spoke about this before, where all the kaijus come from. The island's alive. And let me just address Iggy right here. It's never right for anyone to receive death threats, regardless of what your views are, who you support. That's all I have to say about
that. Yes, I will say, let's try not to throw out accusations. Either it goes all around. Unfortunately, fandom all around is. I don't see any fandom being squeaky clean anymore. So, I thank you for bringing it to our attention, Hunter. But come on, every fandom's like this.
You can't judge a whole fandom by one or two individuals that are bad actors,
or justify rights to just bash the fandom either. Yes. Even if you're, come on. We should be fans here. Horror fandom's pretty decent. Yeah, I've consistently said that.
Yeah, horror fandom's awesome.
Honestly, that's what Bruce, Perp, and Rhea, and my wife have all been drawing me to horror because of the reuse of practical, my love of VHS, and the fandom's pretty legit. Like that's been a draw to me for sure.
Because horror fans are more open to change and more open to expanding the lore of a franchise. Star Wars, MCU, DCU, Lord of the Rings fans, they're ready to die on the lore and everything for their fandom, which is, I don't understand it, but that's just me.
Yeah. Hey, Ryan, thanks for joining us. I'm doing great. I was shocked at how much I liked the trailer. Honestly, I was so shocked because of the teaser trailer yesterday. You could go watch my concerns. I almost didn't do that video. I was tired. But I was like, I'm not feeling this teaser trailer.
Giant turtle boy? Is that a giant turtle boy?
I don't know. Do you watch the teaser one too, right? Did you have any critiques on the teaser compared to this trailer, the full one? It was completely different vibe for me.
What teaser? The teaser posted?
The 30 second yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, he said, I believe he said there was not going to be anything from the teaser in the regular trailer. Correct?
Yeah. Right. They didn't usually they do teaser and
they didn't reuse anything, which was a little refreshing.
Yeah, and all the cinematography, the presence of the score is a lot more in your face and punchy and like 80s guitar, 90s guitar, hairband version of the Superman theme.
Yeah.
And that got me all into it after the subdued elevator music of the 30-second clip. Shout out to Sean. I agree with him there. But this gave you a punch. It got you chugging like, yeah, we're going in right into it, you know. One of my favorites. I told I almost spoiled who was my special.
I know you did. You almost did it, Max.
I almost did. But I told the person that was in the trailer reaction with me that I haven't got this type of vibe since there's like 2 times where I think the fandom was all in, like it's as good as it could have been for Star Wars and in DC. Star Wars was when, before the fans started fighting with each other, The Force Awakens. Remember when The Force Awakens trailer was mostly love, you know, before it got to theaters. Like everyone was like really hyped to see the trailer. Remember at Christmas and everyone was all hyped?
Yeah.
And then the other part where the movie fandoms have been fractured for quite some time, but the closest they were to unity was when they're like, oh, the Snyder Cut does exist. You know how people are fighting it doesn't exist. It does exist. It doesn't exist. It does exist. And then they released the Snyder Cut trailer, and most people were pretty hype about that. Even people that were critics of the Snyder version, you know? So that's the kind of vibe I think this is going to bring people together. Kingdom of nerds. Yes. Dumb and Dumber. I actually would have loved.
That is meant to be dumb and stupid.
Yeah, no. What if they would have got James Carrey for Guy Gardner? That would have been pretty legit with that haircut.
Yes, I know. I know. I was thinking about that today. Degrassi. Is it going to be Helix or one of the many other Superman robots in this movie? Just saying.
I don't know.
Hopefully, we get a few apes.
Wow, Anthony says he looks effing garbage. Wow. I have to buy a ticket to Mufasa to see a full trailer. No thanks. Sorry. It'll probably be on YouTube. I'm not on an anti-Disney, but I like live action, but I have really doubt that I'm going to see Mufasa. Really doubt, unless my wife.
He looks like a guy from Beatles.
Yeah. Unless my wife or my nieces want to see Mufasa, there's no way I'm going to see that. I would rather see Sonic. And I think if I asked my nieces what they'd rather see, they'd probably say Sonic 3. I mean, I'm going to see the full trailer somehow.
All right. And here is the star of the trailer for me. Crypto.
Oh, man.
So cute. Look at the good boy. Look at the good boy.
Is this Crypto a mutt? Like a mixture of breeds? I like it. I like them a lot. But they usually look like a golden retriever, but it's like white-haired retriever. I don't know what they're called. I prefer this version of Crypto. I really do. Oh man, When he had that ear go up like that, I'm like, damn it. I didn't think they were going to do Crypto that fast. The only thing that was cheesy about it was,
we knew like that was coming, Max, from the shots from when they were.
I didn't know he's going to be in the trailer right away. You know.
Yeah, and just in case anybody's wondering, JSS saying don't go crazy for Adventure Comics 210. That is the first appearance of Crypto. I don't think people are going to run out and spend $3K for Crypto.
I honestly think like the movie version is going to impact the comic version of Crypto. I think they might go more towards this design. You know how sometimes things like that happen.
Yeah,
where there's different versions. I think this is going to be a popular version. I also wonder. I don't know the origin because I never cared about Crypto. Honestly, what is the origins of Crypto? Did he grow up with Clark?
Yes, he grew up with Clark on Krypton.
Krypton. Okay.
Yes.
But I mean, when he grew up with Mom and Pa Kent, did he get there when he was a boy? Or did he come later? Did he get to Earth later? Different?
It's been a while since I read it. I know he first showed up when they were doing Superboy stories in the early 60s, 50s? The 50s? 60s.
Yeah, can I be honest? Leave this up for a second. This is... The other reason this is a game changer is this is a game changer for licensing DC, because the problem that DC has always had, and they've had really good shows, like even like Young Justice and stuff. And remember when Warner Brothers hijacked the Batman franchise, even going back to Batman Returns, and Batman Forever, is McDonald's wanted better toys for the figures. They're too dark. This solves the problem with marketing, even not only with Crypto toys, dolls, plushies, but with Superman. If you get Superman and his dog, that is going to appeal not for children only, but for everyone, for all ages. That's going to be very appealing for merchandising and licensing, and that is a factor. And that's the reason why DC always in the past has gotten where it's gotten hijacked, is because we're not selling enough merch. I know the hardcore buy the merch. I know the adults buy action figures, but you don't have a successful franchise unless all ages are buying the action figures.
This was one of my favorite scenes in the trailer.
Yeah,
when he rescues the little girl.
Yeah.
What do you think about, since you've seen the suit in motion? Have your thoughts on the suit changed or remain the same?
Yeah. Once I see all in context, final edit of the trailer, it looks good. Yeah. So no shade to other versions of DC. I would have been fine, but you do want Superman to appeal to all ages. You want Superman to be as popular as Spider-Man, and Superman's always been popular, but Spider-Man has surpassed him in popularity the last 20 years for sure. You know,
I will say this, after watching 4 seasons of Superman and Lois, I want this Clark to be just as good or better than Tyler Hoechlin's Clark was in Superman and Lois. His emotional range with as Clark was amazing.
See, my thoughts, I didn't watch a lot. I only watched a few episodes of Superman and Lois. That Clark and Lois are amazing. So I put like Tyler Hoechlin is a really amazing Clark. Henry Cavill is a really amazing Superman. Can Corenswet be both? I think that's the magic formula. I don't think there's been a both that's been as good as Christopher Reeves being both Clark and Superman. You know? I don't, and now I didn't see the whole context of the whole series for Superman and Lois. Maybe he becomes a great Superman in suit. But I think other actors have had strengths either as the Clark side or the Superman side. But that's the magic formula. From what I see here, the little bit of Clark, I still don't like his hair, but it really does help differentiate visually. It helps really take you out that, oh, he's being Clark now. It really helps.
You know, seeing this reminded me of, there's an artist called Gio Demonico, and this is one of his panels from a comic.
Okay.
This was like spot on. You know, so this is it has to grab the general audience attention, has to grab the comic book readers' attention, has to grab everyone's attention going forward until this movie releases. There can't be any stops to memento from this.
Yeah, I get that vibe from it for sure. There's a lot to dissect too in this trailer. I was thinking, why do they still call it a teaser? That was a full trailer. You could see this trailer and not have to see anything else to the movie.
It's a teaser.
No, but it's not. It's a full trailer. I don't think so. What else do you have here? That was a great scene.
I know I put up a few more.
I heard that Lex already really hates Superman.
Right, yeah, he flew by Superman and his whole demeanor changed. Superman flew by Lex and his whole demeanor changed. Like, fuck this guy.
Samir says it's a teaser because there's no plot. I don't see a lot of trailers with too much plot, just a lot of sequences.
Yeah, and we have this that scene with
yes, that was great. That was great there. You know, I really like Kevin Costner as Pa Kent, but this is more touching. This is really going to pull the heartstrings because Kevin Costner can seem like a dad figure, but this guy looks like a lot of people's dads. You know, you get the dad vibe on the forum that, you know.
Well, it's also Clark is older in this movie than they showed Kevin Costner in Man of Steel. So, of course, he's Pa Kent's looks way older because they adopted him when they were, later in life when they found him.
I also like that a lot of what comic books do for, adoption too. Like you could really help. It could be great for both of you too. It's a great thing to think about. Like even like
look at that,
Spider-Man. Yeah. Samuel, you know it's gonna happen.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? There we go. This scene, he's saying goodbye to Lois.
And there's an orb in the background. What is that?
I don't know.
Would Metamorpho have something like that? I can only think of Brainiac or Lex. Like, what could Lex do with this thing in the background? I don't know. Hey, I love that scene, Samuel. I'm not shading on Man of Steel. That was still good for me. I think that scene worked, Ryan wants to know how many years Superman has been around in this version. That's a good question. I don't know.
Looks like he's in his late 20s. So what?
Hi, hello there.
Maybe 5 to 10 years, maybe.
Yeah. Hi, hello there, 100. It looks like a big ball sack. Thank you. Hi, hello there. You mean the glowing orb in the back? I don't know. It looks alien to me. Does it look like something?
Is that Voltaire? That the many faces of Voltaire?
I don't know. I don't think so. So probably Lex Beltry says. Bianca. That's a good teaser. Oh, you have a new icon, Bianca. Nice. Cool. I'm happy. I'm definitely going to see that there, it would have to be really.
And here's the cinematic Superman.
They all look great. We've actually had it really good with Superman. A lot better than Batman, I have to say. Batman's always been decent, but I don't think we've had a bad casting of Superman, at least. Can you think of a bad casting? Dean Cain.
What about Dean Cain? Who's Dean Cain?
I don't know. Someone was mentioning Dean Cain before. He was okay for his time,
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was more of a nighttime drama than an actual Superman show. It was focused more on their relationship than anything else.
Herb is really trying to talk of you are bad is the Snyder bro trying to get Snyder into this talk about apparently inspired by now canceled Batgirl movie was inspiration for his trailer. No. I want Batgirl to come out too, but nah. I don't know. I'm kind of like speechless. I don't have many criticisms. I don't. Bruce.
Really?
I can't even play it up like we were thinking about, like acting like I would go full Snyder bro, which I'm still a Snyder bro. I'm like, oh, this is just a this is just a copy. You know, I don't feel that. There was definitely some stuff borrowed, like every version of Superman's borrows from the previous version. Every Superman borrows from the comics, but there was enough here to differentiate it from other. It had its own personality and vibe, which I was hoping for.
Here we go. There's the farm a little far distant. There's a robot from the Fortress of Solitude. There's the scene, the second row down on the right, where they're throwing stuff at Superman as he walks in, right before Guy.
That I was surprised by. That they almost feel like Snyder type-esque too. People are mad at Superman, which I can honestly say, if you look, not to get into current day politics, but if there was an alien and he was doing stuff on our planet, there would be people that have an issue with it protesting for sure. You know, you can't even get away from that. You can't even not have that part of the story. There's going to be people that are prejudiced against aliens. You know, there's people that are prejudiced against people on this planet. You don't think they're going to be prejudiced against what an alien's doing and how much power this alien has? You know, that's always going to be a factor. But I was surprised that they threw a can at him.
Yeah, it's surprising because you really haven't seen hatred for superheroes in DC like you do in Marvel and X-Men. And I thought it was just like, is Lex Luthor really spinning the narrative so much that the general public hates him? That was my thoughts on it.
Well, they could just have this Lex Luthor control a social media site like Twitter. Wouldn't that be amazing? Or people would get really mad. They're like, this is like current day politics. Get this out of the Superman movie. But what if this Lex Luthor controlled a social media platform? I could easily see Jesse Eisenberg's version of Lex.
Did you see what Jesse said?
No.
Maybe we'll cover that next.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of want to end the power hour. I don't even know what to talk about. I'm like, okay, I'm in. I'm all in. Yeah. So anyone have any other criticisms or concerns or critiques of this trailer? Or, I can't wait to watch this with my wife now. And honestly, I will give you guys an update on what she thinks, because remember, Bruce, she says, I'm done with superhero movies. So it's going to have to be something special trailer to get her back.
Do you really think the general public is going to hate for Superman, who is a white man? No, bro. We're talking about the trailer when the general where the crowd throws something at him. Not that the general audience.
No, I just mean in real life, if there was a real alien. Because it's a fictional alien, everyone's like, rah, rah. But if an alien really exists in real life, do you think everyone's going to be on board with him going around and using his superpowers? No. Suit is still Fiesta, Texas. I like the suit. I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't want the trunks or crypto, and both have grown on me. You know, it was really hard to watch anything on YouTube. Like, I wanted to watch some YouTube while I was working, and it was really hard to watch anything because everyone was covering the trailer today.
I want to know from the chat, if you really enjoyed the trailer, put a 1 in the chat. If you didn't care about the trailer, put a 2. Or you just hated the trailer. 1 or 2. Put a 1 if you liked it, a 2 if you did not like or hated the trailer. I want to see what the actual audience has to say. It's a lot easier than doing a poll.
I'm going to share.
We got Armin 1, Bianca, Damien, Anthony, Samir, JS really didn't like. Oh, here's one. JS didn't really like. Hey, Lisa, what's going on? Necron 1.5. That's not a thing, buddy. Not a thing. Half. One, for the most part, our combined audience likes the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
So
I do have this to share. This is our really good look at it's easier than come on, Bianca. Everyone loves a poll.
Hey Lisa, what's going on, Lisa?
Actually, thank you, Bianca. Now I'm gonna put a poll up.
Oh, here we go. Don't do it.
Okay.
Go ahead, put a poll up.
All right, and then we have the image here of Perry White. Here's a scoop: Superman trailer releases in a few hours. That's a great image of him. I love this actor. I've seen him other places. I'm really looking forward to his version of Perry White.
Yeah.
And to give Clark some hard assignments and really get on him. All right, so let me see.
They're requesting a poll, Max.
I am
requesting a poll. I think he's gonna do great. I love Wendell Pierce. He's a great actor, and he wouldn't have been picked for Perry White if he wasn't a great actor. That's a big cigar. It is. Alien conspiracies and lanterns too. Hey, Patrick. While waiting for Max to put up the poll, please take this time to like, subscribe on Kingdom of Nerds. And if you're watching on MME, head over to Kingdom of Nerds and like and subscribe. And if you're watching on Kingdom of Nerds, head over to Movie Madness Entertainment and like, subscribe. So we can share the same audience usually.
So the poll is live. I was having difficulty how to word. I'm like, was it amazing? I was gonna put another option. I was gonna put yes, no, maybe so, or something, or
no, keep it simple.
Yeah,
too many options,
yes,
ruin polls.
No. Yes, I did just yes or no.
You can only go up or down on a poll.
Oh, okay. What character, here's Perry White. What character that you didn't see in the trailer you're most looking forward to in the movie? Jimmy Olsen, Perry White, because we didn't get to see Jimmy Olsen much.
I do want to see Sean Gunn as Maxwell.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I want to see how he's going to portray Maxwell Lord. I know you forgot about it.
No, actually, that's my least.
Too busy playing GI Robot. Weasel.
I don't want.
Number 4.
Sean Gunn is the bane of my existence. I do not like. I like James Gunn. I think his brother's a tag along. Weasel, GI Robot, and Creature Commandos. I did not like. I didn't see episode 3 yet. I thought his voice casting was basic. He sounded just like Sean Gunn delivering a line. He didn't try to do anything to his voice at all. They didn't use effects on his voice or anything. It's just Sean Gunn talking like GI Robot. So I forgot that he was in this movie. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. Okay, Scooter Crunch.
Here we go.
$4.99. Say hello to your mother, Scooter. I haven't talked to her since last weekend. Hi, Mr. Max and Mr. Bruce. Thanks for the emergency show. Mr. EVS said Superman needs to smile more. Oh, God. Really? Thank you for including that, Scooter Crunch. Scooter Crunch, I got to talk to your mom about watching EVS. I don't think you should be hanging over there on Comicsgate.
Has EVS shipped out his last Kickstarter book from 3 years ago yet? Oh, okay.
Don't mention him too much or he may appear.
That's fine. That's what time out is for.
Bianca, yeah, you did do that. Bianca, episode 3 is a banger for Creature Commandos. Okay. Blasphemy, Anthony. Clint Howard is much better than Sean Gunn. Sean Gunn is a wannabe Clint Howard.
Oh, God.
I think he's probably nice in real life, but he is not delivering anything worthy in his performances. I'm sorry. Joe says, yo, just got here. The trailer was phenomenal. Yes. Let me see. Please don't share that, Joe. I don't need to know that. That didn't happen to me. I was liking the trailer, but RJ is here. RJ, all the concerns I had last night have vanished. I love the trailer. Loved it. What were you gonna say?
Yes, if Joe's going to do that Gravely thing, please put that on a stream one.
No.
You know what? Only Joe. Call it Only Joe, and upload it and get monetized for that thing.
I don't want to. I'm not sharing that.
I didn't say you would have to share it. I said him. Let me bring this up. Where's it? Okay. There we go. Jesse Eisenberg said the poor reception to his performance as Lex Luthor in Batman v Superman hurt his career. It's kind of embarrassing to admit, but I genuinely think it actually hurt my career in a real way.
I really liked his version of Lex. I thought it was accurate to how a rich business owner would be in today's, like a young guy that's out of touch with how it is to having hard times growing up and just always be with a silver spoon in your mouth, and very eccentric in the tech side, which a lot of, like, just think of Elon Musk, perfect for it, Jesse Eisenberg. So I actually liked it, but honestly, he was, after he had a bright spot with the Facebook movie. He wasn't a big star to begin with, really. Jesse Eisenberg. He showed up in like Zombieland and things like that. I don't necessarily think it hurt him.
I did like him in Now You See Me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, Joe is saying, to be fair, I don't say he sucks and everything. I love him in Zombieland. I think he really did good in the Facebook movie. For sure.
Eisenberg was playing Elon, even though he didn't know he was playing Elon back then.
Yeah, it was. I think Elon. That's the blueprint for Elon, is how he acts. This is nice. This is Corenswet in front of the poster. I still don't like the poster. He's really striking the pose great. He's even more on point outside of the poster. Look at that. Look at the fist. Great. I'm really excited for him as an actor. For sure. All right. Let me see what else we could talk. Is there anything else to talk about? Or is there more Superman stuff? Oh, I do have this to talk about.
Oh, you want to see something funny?
What?
Wait, hold on. Put this back up. I'm not gonna say who put this up, but somebody said if Zack Snyder would have had crypto in his movie.
No, leave that up. Leave that up.
Oh,
leave that up. We got to do that as a clip out. This is the Zack Snyder version.
The Zack Snyder's cut with crypto.
Man of Steel. That dog is ripped. He's part pit bull. Look at those legs. The cape is flowing. Yes.
He got that AR-15. Let's go. Shoot up a school. Oh, sorry.
Oh, now I can't clip it out. Why do you do that? No, you can't do that. It's instant demonetization.
There's too much color. There's too much color.
Okay. I like the nicer crypto dog. I don't want.
I've been watching for 20 minutes. Still don't know if he liked it or not.
What are you talking about, Cheeseman? I love the trailer.
He would have a cigar in his mouth. Somebody get a cigar for the dog.
Yeah.
That's what you call an alpha dog right there.
That dog yells, Martha.
Nah. Get up, you pansy. Get up, you pansy.
No, I haven't. You. Oh, yeah. Take that off. I haven't heard anyone talking about the Keller grading for this trailer, but the teaser. I think more people were more critical of the teaser yesterday than this.
Yeah.
So that was my concerns too.
Yes. Everyone became an expert on color grading in movies yesterday.
Scooter Crunch $1.99. Mr. EVS said the actress playing Lois is too old. No. look, ladies are beautiful. Who cares if Lois is a little bit older? That's all I'm saying. Who cares?
Sorry, Scooter Crunch. If you're watching EVS, you should find a new person to watch because that is not end goals for any man. Sorry.
No, but okay. So let's examine that though. Do you have an issue with Lois being a little bit older, going for a younger man? No, I don't care at all. It's a new age. It's 2024. Come on. Ladies could date younger men too, just like
To be fair, Scooter Crunch's dad keeps young women in his basement. Just saying.
Yeah.
Creep.
She's like 32.
Yeah, 32 is so old.
Oh, Perp, I'm not saying that. No, I don't want to cause any, I haven't heard of anything
like someone out of high school.
I haven't heard of anything of Metamorpho Samir. I haven't heard anything. And thank you for all the support, Scooter. That's a lot of your lunch money that's going right to me, and I accept. Thank you.
Can you take that lunch money and go support Eric July, please? No,
we don't need to support Eric July. Okay, so this is any other Superman stuff? I don't know what else to say. I want to see another trailer, but I don't need to see another. I've seen everything I need to see in that trailer.
Really? You don't think we
I will watch. I'm cover movie talk, so I will. But I'm like, if I was just a normie, that would have sold me on seeing the movie.
There was some of the news today. The Sony deal. They acquired Kadokawa. They are the biggest shareholders in the company now. Did you see that?
Okay, that's cool.
You know, all of the the big games. What games did they Dark Souls, was it Dark Souls and all that stuff?
Oh, From Software too?
From Software. This is the parent company.
Oh, all right.
Yes, Max. You don't want this file. You should be up on this, Max.
That's great. The only concern is I have is like is the Sony movie division or is the game division or it's all everything?
I don't know. What are they on? They just I think.
I'm just concerned with the movie part for what they did with the Spider-Man universe.
This is Sony Japan. Get out of here,
Brogu. You don't have to go back to work. You could just watch YouTube all day. It'll be fine. No, I'm just kidding.
It's not my fault. What?
Thanks for stopping by, Brogu.
It's Max's fault. I wanted to go live at 6 o'clock.
No, I wanted to go live early. I'm going to get a nap in, and then I'm going to do MME International tonight. I appreciate you going early, Bruce. Really do. Bianca
I went really late last night on Renovision. Oh my god.
Yeah. Excited for Nosferatu, but my brother is working. Okay, so there's this story real quick. I did not. Now, who here saw Frozen Empire? I did not really. I liked the 2016 version of Ghostbusters better than Frozen Empire. Honestly, I would never want to watch Frozen Empire again. Really, I didn't hate it. It just was bland to me.
Mm-hmm.
Now a lot of Ghostbuster fans really like the old school Ghostbuster animated series. So Ghostbuster animated movie is in the works at Netflix. Chris Pure and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs is set to direct. Source deadline. I think that's great. I think I don't think they should just stop making Ghostbusters. I think they should keep going, and I think this could bring back some energy into it. But honestly, I think they should just do another animated series as well for Ghostbusters. I think there's a lot of life left in this franchise. So what do you think about Ghostbusters animated? Animated series was great. Good call. I'm serious. I think she would have been great. Johnny Depp's daughter? Oh, Voltaire. I can disagree with you more. I've seen Johnny Depp's daughter. I don't think there's anything about her performances that I've seen that's good.
She's
I don't hate her or anything.
Voltaire's just going off looks.
I don't even think she looks pretty. She's just, I mean, I'm not saying she's an ugly person. She just reminds me of Johnny.
Thank you, Perp. Please put him in his place.
Yeah. I don't get the what's her name, Depp? Yeah, I mean, no shade to her. I don't see anything. I haven't really watched a whole movie with her though. I just seen trailers. So
like Johnny Depp has a daughter. She's like Johnny Depp.
I mean, she's pretty enough. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that about a lady. She's pretty, I guess. But this Lois is a stunner though. Rachel Brosnahan is a stunner.
Oh, Samir's right. Never go horny in the main.
Bianca put me in my place. I think I do look pretty.
All right, you're fine. You just look
Rose
good. You just look good because I'm
Steps.
next to you. That's why.
Oh,
I make
help.
everyone look better.
That does help.
You know.
All right, let me see.
My sex appeal brings up the sex appeal in the room. Just saying.
The power hours because it's too. You get so much.
Voltaire was here. We could change it to the power bottom hour.
Oh. Oh, there was this that dropped last night.
What was that?
The marketing campaign for Lilo and Stitch has started. Destined for Destruction, new Lion King inspired poster for the live action version of Lilo and Stitch out May 23rd. They even did a short where they're raising them up like the Circle of Life. I think this is going to be really great. I like this. It's very reminiscent of like how they're promoting Sonic 3 with the meme posters. So hopefully there's more of this though. I'm assuming there's going to be more. They are kind of copying the Sonic 3 promotion though. Oh, we got to cover this as gaming news. We got to cover this. Let me.
Xbox is dead again.
No, stop it. No.
What?
Hold on. Let me.
Oh, before we move on to that, I do want to say one last thing about Superman movie. People were right. They are canceling Gingers. I want to see all the outrage for all the Gingers that were replaced. You know, Gingers' lives matter too. Right? Am I right?
Well,
what about a ginger? What about this?
Are these Gingers? I can't even tell.
Blatant Gingers right here.
I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so?
I don't know.
Jimmy Olsen is a ginger.
All right.
He has brown hair in the movie. Just
blonde.
saying. I want to see the outrage. There might not be any outrage because of certain things. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Okay. Who here likes Star Wars video games?
What?
Who here likes Star Wars video games?
What about it?
Old school. Who here likes old school Battlefront from like Xbox, PS2, GameCube era? Well, why do you do that? You really ruined the clip out when you're like, I'm excited.
I didn't play Battlefront. I didn't care about Battlefront.
Okay. So breaking, after a decade of research, a new Nintendo Wii build of Star Wars Battlefront 3 has been found by the Free Radical Archive.
What is
made
this?
In the final weeks of development? The build is full of content never seen before by fans. What? Battlefront 3 for the Wii. Battlefront.
Oh, that explains a lot. It was trash. So they trashed.
No.
It was trash.
Battlefront 1 and 2. Battlefront bologna sauce. Battlefront 1 and 2, and bologna sauce isn't good. Battlefront 1 and 2 are one of the most well-regarded multiplayer Star Wars games ever. They're very fondly thought of in fans of the franchise's minds.
So
and
you don't think there was a reason that this was canceled?
The reason they probably lost the license, and Free Radical had some issues and went on to do some other games, and then eventually shuttered the company. But they pulled the plug at the last moment. I think EA pulled the plug, but they were ready to complete. They were ready to ship out a game. So here is the trailer for. I'm going to make sure the music's down. Oh, why did it do? I put the music. Okay, here is the gameplay from Battlefront 3. Amazing looking. We may actually get to play it. because someone found it. It's like working. It's a working game with all kinds of stuff in there. Now this is going to be the Wii version, so it's not going to be good as well graphically as the Xbox. But if this gets released to the community will take over, modify it, and probably up the graphics and use the gameplay. So I'm very excited about this. I love the mod community.
Do you think this is going to come out or be released?
I think there's no stopping it, Bruce. I think now that they found it, they're going to release the ROM. I don't know what's called, ROMs or disk image, and then people are going to work on it and modify it and make it even better.
I think Nintendo will shut this down right away.
Nintendo couldn't. It would have to be a Lucasfilm. Just because it was made for the Wii, it wasn't released.
So it looks like it was made for the Wii, the Xbox, and PSP. It probably ran better on the PSP than the Wii because the PSP had better graphics. Just saying.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Because you know I'm right.
No, they all were charming graphics back in the day. Okay, so
here's a Grace update.
Oh, can we see what she thought? I would love to.
She's on vacation, but she did tweet out. Why do I know she's on vacation? Here we go. Wow. Okay, Superman trailer. Let me stop. To me, in the world of superheroes, he doesn't seem like the superhero. Not powerful or special enough. And all my other issues spin out of that. But my dad is a Superman fan and he loved it. So I'm thinking it will perform on par with Man of Steel.
Okay, so she admits her dad has better taste than she does. I would love to talk to Grace's dad. See what he thinks of this in her bad takes. But in a world of superheroes, he doesn't seem super enough. That's because he's at the beginning, he's in pain, he's bloody. So something's happening either with kryptonite or he's being tested. I don't think that means that he's not super enough. That just means that they're showing you right at the beginning that this Superman's going to be tested right away. In the context of the movie, I think you'll see that he is very super, Do you think Superman looks weak because he has crypto going to lick his face and save him? I don't think so. He does. Look, he's doing other thing down below where he's saving people. I listen, everything that everyone says about me is actually incorrect and is correct about Grace. She shows her bias, really, about her criticisms of Gunn. It interferes with her objectivity on her takes about this trailer. I believe. I think it's clouding her reaction. I guess that could be a criticism, but he's doing a lot of heroic things in here. He's doing a lot of heroic things. I see in the bottom. Don't show it because Warner Bros. Will claim this whole stream if you scroll down a little bit. But I'm seeing the very top of the action. There's so many heroic things he's doing in there.
Oh, let me fix that. There we go.
Yeah, there's so many heroic things he was doing in there. So Den of Nerds was also being weird, but he's doing Samir. Here's all you need to know about Josh Den of Nerds. He does it for attention. Anything for attention. He may not even give you a genuine take. Anything that he feels is going to get attention, he does.
There we go. Yeah. In a world where metahumans have been a known quantity for decades, if not centuries, why would Superman be special?
Okay. Is he asking us?
Yes, he's asking you, Max. Go ahead. You can answer that.
That's a good question. I don't know. We'll have to see how the story handles that. So in this version of Superman, metahumans have been known for decades, but then they're still shocked when they see one flying around. That's an interesting point. I guess that could seem a little bit less super. There
you go. From Anthony for you.
I'm not responding to that. It's not true. It's not true. I'm sick of fanboys. I'm not a fanboy. I like everything. I give everything its chance. Samir says because of what he represents it as actions. True. That's nice, Samir. Let me see what else I have here. It's really hard to talk about anything but Superman right now. Oh.
What?
This is interesting to cover.
What is that?
Yes, the X-Files is getting a reboot over at Disney. Thoughts? I guess Disney does own
Well, we knew
X-Files.
that already.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think we talked about this. Oh, at least I talked about it.
Who's doing the X-Files reboot? Who's in charge of showrunner of it?
Kugler. I think the last time I heard Kugler was
Degrassi says it's Ryan Coogler. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest.
I pay attention.
Sometimes, yeah. I have to go back and watch the X-Files. I already really enjoyed it.
I'm not a
Shut up, Blue Jay.
Like
no, I'm saying the bad parts of the fanboy where they play team sports and they pick a team, they only like that. I try to give everything a chance and try to enjoy all entertainment. Why pick a team? I don't play nerds fandom teams. I don't play that,
So, which Max just admitted on stream that he's a switch hitter and he plays for both teams.
I play for every team. Oh, yeah, exactly. Why not? Why limit yourself?
I think we've covered everything we possibly cover about the trailer and the possible future of DC with Creature Commandos kicking it off. It's been great so far. Today's episode was it explained a lot. You got to see more and maybe a cameo or two. And then you get the trailer today and it has over 8 million views in a few hours and it's number 1 and 2 trending. So, and why are you looking at furries?
These are Sonic furries.
Oh,
so apparently
that's even more creepy.
No, it's not. That's great. I want to get. I actually saw on Facebook Marketplace that they were selling a Sonic suit. I was this close to buying a Sonic suit. Look at Tails, Shadow, Knuckles, and Sonic buying tickets at your local theater. Sonic 3 tickets are on sale now. Do not listen to the IGN review. I think they gave it a 5 or 6 out of 10. I really think they're just asking for clicks. I don't think they're being genuine with the reviews. This looks like why wouldn't you want to dress up as a Sonic character and have some fun?
Listen, I've been to a con and just it's so hot. I don't know how these people do it. They have to be smelly. They have to be all sweaty and to go to the bathroom will be a chore in these freaking costumes. Ugh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you could get your tickets for Sonic 3 now. And it's going to be
it's more Grace. He replied to herself.
Of course.
Oh my God.
I think she unblocked me finally, so I could probably see it. But
and I stand by the feeling that All-Star Superman comic is not mainstream enough for a basis of a blockbuster movie. Oh, what do you think about that?
There's nothing that I saw in here that's not mainstream. This is extremely mainstream, including crypto, where was one of my biggest criticisms going in. That crypto scene sold it to me. I think that's going to go over really well with all ages. El Necron agrees with Grace. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Anything else we should cover, or should we end it at a quick pace hour? I get my nap in. I'm going to watch this. I'm going to watch. Honestly, that's the strength of a trailer. I'm probably going to watch it a couple more times before I even go to nap. I'm going to watch it multiple times. Can't wait to see it in IMAX. Everything looked great. Like if anyone had concerns with the color grading or the scenes with the people looking up in the air that looked a little cheesy, none of that was in this trailer. Looked great. El Necron says, no one outside of the King of Nerds, Bruce, knows who these characters are except Superman. I will disagree with you, El Necron. Not that they don't know who these characters are, but looking at that trailer, that's all you need to know going into this movie. There's other characters in the trailer, but it's not like they had Mr. Terrific for 2 minutes. He had like 10 seconds.
Well, you got to realize also, Mr. Terrific was a main character on the Flash show for years. Hawk Girl was in Legends of Tomorrow for a while, and in the Justice League Unlimited cartoon, she was one of the main Justice Leaguers. So people do know who they are. Boo, Necron.
Can you imagine young super? Can you imagine young superhero fans going to their parents, or if you're an uncle or an aunt and you see your niece or nephew and like, oh my goodness, Crypto. That's going to be an amazing thing, you know.
Yeah. So, do you want to get out of here?
Yeah, I need a nap. I'm just like, when I get that excited, I really need a nap after. When I have an 11 out of 10. Whew.
That's what he did when I was there. He just kept sleeping because I was there.
Yeah.
Please like, comment, subscribe. Check out Max tonight on what is it, MMA International or whatever it's called.
I have to wake up. I have to get my nap in.
I will be back on my channel tomorrow doing giveaways. I'm giving away cards. I'm giving away comic books. I'm giving away a date with Max. Wait, sorry, he's married. Can't give away a date with Max.
She said fine. She said fine.
Mark Spears will be back on the channel.
My wife would pimp me out for some funds. I'm just saying. She's like, how much are they paying? She would pimp me out. So
Mark Spears is returning to the channel to do an interview again. His Kickstarter ends on the 25th, and his Kickstarter just crossed 200 grand this morning. It was nice. So stay tuned. And then Saturday morning, I will be doing an interview with Cliff on comics. Great guy. He's been a guest on my channel on Renovision last night. We will be having coffee with Cliff at 10 a.m. Saturday morning. So make sure you sub up, like, comment, and have a good day, everyone. Max needs a nap.
Callie, what'd you think of Crypto?